Good evening, soldiers of the zombie apocalypse. Scooter Khan here. We are at the door of the day 14 Horde night. We are about to open it and unleash all the zombies. We will be doing about probably 2 hordes tonight. What I refer to when I mean 2 hordes is after the first horde dies down, I will exit the game and then restart the game. What that does is that renews your horde, so you will literally have 2 hordes in a night. Now you can do that as many times as you want, which is odd that I've never seen other Let's Players do that. I don't know if it's just not known or if it's for a lot of people fighting the zombies isn't the favorite thing to do, and it's not the favorite thing to do for me. So one of the reasons I like doing it on Horde Night is because I've got to be there from 2200 till 5 o'clock anyways. So might as well collect all the bones and meat and whatever I can. On this Horde Night, what I'm gonna do, or I'll just do probably 2. On my day 21 Horde Night, I'm contemplating on doing even more, maybe 3 to 4 waves of horde waves. The reason why is because I think at that time I'll be ready for all my spikes to be demolished, my interior spikes. So I'll just have the zombies do it. But we're a good ways from that yet. So just kind of stay tuned on that one. But we could possibly have up to a 4 horde night on day 21. Okay, looking at I'm at 16 zombies per night, I believe, or 16 or 24. I don't do the 32. I think I'm at 24 right now, but I don't do the 32 really never, because with 32 you get so much lag that it's just not any fun. The mechanics of a horde night, for those of you who don't know, and I'm just going off of what I've heard from different Let's Players, you always have the same amount of zombies from start of the wave to the end of the wave. The only variables is how many are on the field at one time. So you could have, let's say if you're at 16, your wave's going to last twice as long as at 32. But 32, you'll get 32 zombies in the field. I don't know. I can't verify whether that's all true, but that's just basically what every Let's Player pretty much says. So I'll be really glad when I get rid of these pencil spikes, or whatever you want to call them, because it's so hard to get the zombies when they get in there. The upside down cone spikes. So look how far back. This is pretty cool. I've never really realized how far back these zombies. Dang, got them. Spawn in this game, but it's pretty clear there. I do kind of want them to break through at a certain spot, because I want to test out the melee ability of this fortress from the interior of the wall. I don't want to make a living at it right now, but it would be nice to at least see how it works. Another thing that I have a feeling is going to rear its ugly head is getting attacked by buzzards. while up here. In order to avoid the buzzards, you can do different things. You can put a roof over you. You can put poles up or something that will deter the buzzard from flying above you. I want to pull these zombies over this way a little bit, if I can, so that it just don't wear out only those spikes. These early waves are really somewhat sad. I mean, I understand that a lot of players don't have their base built yet. But okay, there is wave 1. I'm going to pause the video and exit the game, and then I will come back with wave 2. Okay. And here comes wave 2. From a different direction, looks like. Slightly different. Zombies in this game have gotten smarter and smarter. In the earlier versions, they were really stupid. I mean, if you notice now, they hit a gap in your defense and they'll concentrate on it. In the earlier versions, they didn't do that so much. See how all these are heading in there? And it really makes it difficult, because you have to have an equal strength around your fortress. You can probably go through and set up traps, kind of give them a weakness, just to have it, you know, maybe some more electric traps or something like that. Something maybe they don't realize. I don't know if that really works. Truth is, I'm not very big on the electric traps. I'm not very big on the blade traps. I think the blade traps break way too easy. I don't want to have to do 10 different types of maintenance, so I still tend to concentrate heavily on spikes. I probably said this in the first wave as well, is gore blocks don't stack very well. I don't think they stack at all, actually. So you always want your zombies dying in a different location. You don't want them always in the same city. Like right here, they're always coming right here. In this situation, I'm not all that upset about it because I got so many out there. But generally, you want to spread them out some so you can collect as much loot. Come on. I'm tempted to do a third one. But I need to rebuild these spikes at this point, so I don't want to have a full day of building spikes and collecting gore blocks. One of the worst things is when you get stragglers that come after the Horde night. See, it's 2,300 hours. I got 5 hours. If when you get your defenses set up, you could do multiple, you know, well, multiple as in more than 2, because that's what I'm doing now. You could do even more then. Okay, see, this lady's hidden underneath there. Okay, I'm gonna go down. Didn't get attacked by a buzzard. Kind of surprised. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Keep you. I started some spikes below. Oh, what did I do? I made up a whole bunch of spikes beforehand. Down here, 128. I want to make up even more. Pretty sure that should be enough, but oh, that's all I got. Okay, let's not do that then. It doesn't look like I got stragglers, which is good. Again, not gonna need. Yeah, I'm gonna keep 1 just in case there's something I need to repair. I'm gonna put this in here so I don't start repairing stuff with iron that I don't mean to. You want you. Probably not gonna need you. Definitely won't need you. Wood frames. Yeah, gonna regret that, I'm sure. I just want to put enough of this stuff in here so I can collect as much. Put you back. See, let's do what we can do before. Do what I can do from up here first, and then I'll. Nice and close to my dump chest, so maybe I can make this one trip down there. Oh, come on. I think on the outer wall, I'm gonna make it hang over a little bit further so I can get. So I can reach a little further out to clean stuff up. It's a pretty big benefit to be able to place spikes from your base and to do the cleanup. They really need to make it where you can reach through these iron bars to do some of this stuff. Totally ruin the purpose of using them. Yeah, on the day 21 Horde, if all goes as planned, I'm just going to call in multiple hordes until they basically get rid of all these interior spikes. By then I think I'll have my exterior spikes done, the ones on the exterior part of the wall. So why could I not reach him? I'm gonna have to go down there and get it. It's a pretty crappy loot. Really need to get my compound though. Fertilizer. That's mushrooms actually. Good job. Yeah, when the zombies are bleeding in one at a time after Horde night, it's kind of the worst, man, because you can't really go down safely and man, maybe I should be cutting up the... I don't know why I'm not getting that much meat. Maybe I need to cut them up. Yeah, there's a lesson there. If you want the meat, you need to cut them. You can do it with an axe. Hammer doesn't do it. Never really realized that. And I do this a lot for the the meat so I can fertilize her. Important lesson there, folks. Always use the blade weapon to get rid of the gore blocks. Most of the time I'm using the hammer though. In my defense, I'm using it during combat, and I do it, but I keep the hammer in my tool belt so I can repair at the same time. So there's actually a reason for that. Okay. Scrap. 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 Take. What if that means there's nothing in it? Scrap. Eat. Even if I scrap it, ain't gonna save me anything, is it? Shoot. Shoot. Let me go empty mine. Go ahead and get these cranking. But let's empty some stuff out first. Seeds. Yeah, we just love the seeds, don't we? I can scrap those. You in there. You in there. You in there. You in there. These two boxes next to each other basically have the same thing in them. Gotta go through and organize at one point. I mix fertilizer basically as quick as I can because it takes so long to do it. Oh, go this way. Today will be a looting day. Well, I say looting day. It's going to be a day I'm going to look for a place to loot. Hopefully I can get to it quick enough to actually do some looting. If you've been watching this Let's Play, you kind of realize that this has been one of the worst maps as far as actually having anything to loot. The cities I've found have been pretty miserable, so come on, get down there. I mean, I'll loot some of the Wild West stuff, but I'm not going to spend days in it or anything. I mean, that's not like I'm not going to spend days in anything, to be honest with you, but come on. But if I go into a Wild West town and I see Crack-a-Book or the Poopy Pants, the Poopy Pants is a good place to loot. It is it's relatively simple and has a lot of books in it. Doesn't have anything like what the Crack-a-Books is going to have. Come on, get in there. Get over there. Get over there. Get over there. Man, I hate being in this pit like this. That is why. Such a huge benefit to be able to do these from the top and the bottom. %90 of the time I'll do them from the top, even though I make access from the bottom to all my spikes ultimately. I prefer doing it from the top just because it's a whole lot quicker. One of these Horde nights, what I may do is clean up, and if I catch it before 5 o'clock, I may try a Horde night after cleaning up just to see what happens. Like, I should be done with my cleanup here at about 4 maybe. Be interesting to call in another Horde once you're done with your initial cleanup. See what happens. When doing this, you can do it any way you want. You can go through, clean them all up, and then do your repairs, or you can do them like I'm doing, kind of at the same time as you're going around. Doesn't really matter. I don't think I have a certain way I do it. This is the part where it gets dangerous, man, if you fall in this gap right here. Get off of it. And I can't count the number of times I've killed myself on spikes. It's like the most brutal thing. Fall into a pit of your own spikes many times. Not really sure what's going on here. I think I got to tear out. No, that's right. This underneath the last layer of spikes is going to be the wall. That's right. Try to take as much of this stuff as I can downstairs. 72. Hazmat jacket will sell pretty well. The one, and I've probably mentioned this before, the one thing I absolutely hate about this game is going through all your inventory. I mean, it's such a pain. I just wish there was something else they could do. I think what would be perfect if this could ever be done is have one drop box, or have any drop box you drop your item into, and it'll sort it into whatever category it's supposed to go into. In other words, I could go through and label a Dropbox, you know, or put what's supposed to be in there. Let's say like food, whatever, and whenever I drop it in any Dropbox, it would automatically shift to that box. Either that, or just make it whenever you hit any box, everything in your Dropbox opens up. Because even though it's realistic that it would lay out like it does, you only got so much in each box. It's one of those things that just, it kills the game, man. It just takes so much from it that you're spending so much time dealing with supplies, and you know, I don't know, man. It's such a pain. Let me know what y'all think. Post something. Let me know. I mean, it drives me crazy. Part of the allure of a game is it should keep you attached as much as possible, and going through boxes really doesn't do that. It just doesn't. I mean, it's not fun. I think it's the first honey I've gotten in this game. You make glue with the bones, which I'm not sure what you need to do that. Recipe, glue, bottled murky water. Need murky water too. Thing you can do is you can burn yourself alive. Let's see. You take some sand. Try this one. Just want to make me a bunch of bottles real quick. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it, but bottles burn pretty quick. I just want to put you back over there. Nail gun receiver. And I'll go with tools, bullets, leather go in here. Fishing weights, that'll be rough material. Let's go to you, trader. I wonder how much this sells for. Ooh, look at that sell price. Damn! 1,700. That's why I sell all this stuff, man. So I'm gonna get real good use out of it. Forgot to put my nitrate back. Glass jar, how many come? Here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish up here. I'm sure you're getting the gist of me going through this stuff. And come daylight, which isn't too far, what I may do is start the video once I'm out on the road, but I will get back on later. So thanks for watching. Hit the like button, leave some comments. Peace out.